Miles is tapping his leg. He's shaking his leg so much that the van's kind of rocking back and forth, anxious about the time we're burning here. It's like, guys, did we find out anything? Was Rogers there?
Yeah, how much time do you think we've diverted from our 3 o'clock arrival ETA? On account of, I don't think we want to do more than a half hour.
How long are you spending with the kid in the ambulance?
I suppose not more than 20 minutes total.
Okay. Then about half an hour?
Yeah, I think that's what we're shooting for.
Yep, that sounds good. When Mull walks in, he's like, when the van's a knockin', don't come a rockin', huh, buddy? And then he slaps you on the shoulder.
We should get going, man. What happened?
Oh, well, looks like somebody got stabbed. A couple people got stabbed. And a lady got shot. I got a name Amanda Reynolds for the lady. I think Magpie was talking to some unstable-looking young man who looked like shit with his shitty jacket. And Moorison, unclear what happened with him.
Yeah, I tried to sneak in the back and got immediately kicked out. But yeah, Rogers was not in there inside either. It was just bodies of people we don't know. So
yeah.
Magpie, what'd you find out from your shitty man?
Well, I think before I left the vehicle, I was kind of just trying to keep him talking stream of consciousness, like perhaps about anything he heard at the outset of the altercation. Really trying to understand why this Amanda Reynolds might have gone berserk on a cashier, and if perhaps there was just anything that kicked it off that he can remember.
Aye. Okay. Well, I don't think there are any coincidences, so this is strange that this thing is following us.
Well, it's the second person that died right in front of us.
Hey, give me a sand check, please.
Is that for everyone?
Just for the smart ones?
No, just for Miles.
Yeah.
Or anyone who's like, this is a little close.
No, that seems fair.
I'm going to be honest. Mull's not interested in that, and he's like, whatever.
Did you not pick up on
that? We'll say no.
Okay.
74 over 69.
Okay.
I got 42. I'm thinking about it a little too much.
That should do it.
So, do I lose one?
That is 1 point for helplessness.
Okay. We should be marking for
Yeah,
Speaking of which, hey, Moorison, do you think you were more upset by the violence or the helplessness from seeing those dead kids?
I think the violence, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, the
Check a
throat
box
slash
for violence.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. I don't know. It could be either. I'd be...
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially with, like, younger people, I feel
kids.
like.
Yeah.
Miles is thinking about his dad, his dad used to say something, Meo Chowhu, which is, there are no coincidences, and that's been like streaming through his head as he's been kind of piecing this violence following us. Starts getting shooken up by it. Let's get out of here.
Those cops murked that girl, huh? And then
we caught her right under the eye, it sounds like.
I'm gagging from thinking about it.
Cool, and we take off with that, I think.
The rest of the drive is uneventful. The next hour and a half are spent, in contemplative silence, or do you put, who did you put on the radio?
Sheryl Crow.
It was Sheryl Crow before.
You put Sheryl Crow back on.
Yeah.
What's the vibe in this minivan?
Yeah, I think it's slightly more contemplative. Does anybody have a better preference? Something more mood appropriate?
The radio could be off.
Yeah. Hey, Miles,
I think
just leave your police scanner on in case we hear something else.
Okay.
Mull tries to put on Sandstorm, and the minute it starts playing,
No.
Yeah, I think it gets slapped down pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I appreciate the try, but honestly, that hasn't matched the vibe since 2001, so you're right out.
That's the hot chocolate speaking. I'm on Nas right now, and Sandstorm sounds perfect.
Miles will just sit in silence.
You guys roll into Chelan.
Before we roll in, could I ask, do we have the equipment to look up Amanda Reynolds on social media stuff or anything like that? Is that something we could be doing on the way in?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anybody with a computer science above base can find her.
I got a Facebook of 40. Does that work?
It does.
I got LinkedIn 100.
You are not finding her on LinkedIn, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Miles would just be doing this nervously, trying to find a connection between her and the guy, Mark Sandberg, who was hit by the F-150.
Give me a power check.
And I picked the wrong character. I have an 8 in power for.
87 over 70.
I'd like headphones off.
Oh, even me? No, I'm just kidding.
Even you.
Yeah.
Get lost, everyone.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I forgot how this mechanic worked and have made a mistake. And you're good, actually, but I'm going to be ominous for another second or so.
That's fine.
Yeah. Because you passed a power check earlier, right?
I did, yeah.
You did, yeah. You're good.
Miles died, had a heart attack, cardiac arrest, so I'm just kidding.
No. I just look. Yeah. Hey, Miles, wake up.
All is well over here.
Miles.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're looking her up, and you look up the old man. He does not have a Facebook profile or a LinkedIn. She does have a public Facebook profile, but it is, it's the public Facebook profile of a 20-year-old young woman who was having difficulty keeping up with her classes and didn't really want to show it.
Okay. Yeah, just seeing signs of overwhelm and then performative bullshit and the college life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No burning hatred of hot chocolate.
No.
Okay.
I didn't really want to be there anyways. Maybe she didn't. Hard to tell.
Okay.
Doesn't matter now.
Completely normal person. Gone psychotic, all right.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep this to myself. I won't.
Oh, okay. That's a secret.
I'll just say I found her. Nothing particularly comes up. So, yeah. I mean, I think we go see if we can intercept Rogers. But Moorison, what do you feel like we should do?
Yeah, I mean, I think there may be something going on, but at the end of the day, he's kind of the lead on all this, right? Unless any of you all think, if your intuition's telling you that this is connected in some bigger way, but, these might all be branches of the tree, but he's the trunk, so to speak, so.
My intuition, every time we keep looking back at this thing or whatever's happening, things start to feel weird. That's what my intuition tells me. So it's when we're looking away from Rogers, things are getting shaky for me.
Okay.
Well, perhaps then it's best we keep the focus on him for now, even if it's just because he's the natural primary interest. I don't know that.
Do you think that's a sand check, Miles?
Oh, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
It's horrible. Sorry to interrupt you, Jordan.
14 under.
Yeah, you're good.
Ooh, man, you're doing okay, bud. Like, clap you on the shoulder.
Yeah. No, I don't think this Amanda turns us from our course, but it's hard to understand if and how we ought to factor it in to what we're dealing with. It seems right, proper, weird to be unrelated, but we done seen 2 deaths nigh in our path in the last, 8 hours?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, how I got into this, we were looking at a strange compound, right? And everybody had opinions and theories of it, and it would change based on those theories and the observer from time to time. And we were basically building it up with our theories. So my worry here is that the more we pontificate about what's after or what's happening around us, the worse it's getting. So,
Right, okay, I'll turn my brain off as chief
That's not what I'm
investigator.
Already ahead of you, brother.
Way ahead of you.
I mean, the point is when I looked into this compound, there was no understanding.
Well, all
it.
I know is I ain't never pontificated once in my life, so if you're doing that and bad things are happening, you gotta fucking stop it.
I'll try right now, but what I'm saying is in the end, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we got to
It's
keep
just-
moving. That sounds like you're saying that thinking about it's only going to make it worse. So, Get
After
our
all my
feet on the
sand
ground
checks
and-
for thinking about it. So.
You're doing okay. You're doing all right.
So are we sticking with the plan? We're dropping Moorison and Mull off, and me and Magpie are hitting up the cabin, or do you want to stick together?
Yeah,
What'd you just?
I mean, if we're not
Yeah.
too far off time-wise,
yeah,
I say we hold to the original arrangement.
Okay.
yeah. If there's time, I think that's the way to do it.
Moorison and Mull, do you have any gear you need to take with you out of the van that has all your stuff? You're no longer going to have an easy repository of things.
I mean, I think I'm probably just going to take like my hiking pack that I had at the start, but I'm probably going to leave anything too unwieldy. Mainly, I don't feel great about it, but leave my rifle behind. I don't think I can take that into the hospital with me or be standing out in the parking lot. I can't really conceal a rifle, but I'm going to have my pistols on me.
Under a priest robe, you can. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm itching to put on this priest
Forgive
robe
me
just so
for the
everybody's aware.
friend. I'm bringing a fucking
Hey,
M80 into the hospital.
I'm ready to go.
Hey,
Like
Mole,
Boondock
they got
Saints.
chaplains at hospitals, right? You think you can pull that off?
Can I pull that off? Yes. I would. What do we think about me
Wait,
dressing up as a
To be
priest?
clear,
How's everyone
you
feel
were
about
the
that?
SPD contact. I don't know that you're a chaplain as well. I think you already have a pretty good in, is all I'm saying.
Oh, sure.
That's true.
Your nice suit
Sure.
works.
But check this out. People trust cops and they trust priests, right? I think.
Yeah, why not both together, I always say.
That's what I'm saying. Multi-class,
Okay.
cop, priest.
All right.
The two least trustworthy.
Yeah, I would not be leaving my kid without one, I tell you that.
With priest cop.
Oh, God. That's a comic.
Yeah. I think he thinks hard about changing into the priest robes, but
Decides to stick with the story he gave the doctor?
yeah, for now. Yeah. We'll go with yeah for now.
Oh, okay.
I think that he maybe wants to take like a small backpack he has. I am happy to have me roll whatever. My only thought with him is that given the amount of money he has and his kind of lawyer-ish background, he may have like one or two fake, like a badge or something like that. Well, I don't know how you feel about that. It's okay.
No,
You
no.
can totally say no to
A
that.
suit with a
Yeah.
backpack is iconic.
I think you probably have a leather valise.
Yeah, good point. Correct. Yeah.
However, I think your dog shit disguise precludes you from just having fake IDs, so I'll let you roll luck. If you had points in it, you just have them, but you don't. So you don't.
No, that's a 95.
And then nope.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, he would probably have a pistol on him, and then.
Is it in
what
his
else?
leather valise?
Yeah, I think so. And then I think he has probably, given his law background and his high bureaucracy and stuff, maybe some various power of attorney paperwork, maybe like a will paperwork, just like some kind of generalized paperwork that allows him to.
Yeah, sure.
If
What
that
about a
works.
laptop?
Yeah, and his laptop too, because he has like a super expensive laptop.
The gun is under the laptop.
The gun is the laptop. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Whoa, didn't think about that. Welcome to being rich. Yeah, I think that's probably it. I don't think he carries anything super crazy, really. I think it would just be some maybe legal documents he thinks he could forge some things with.
Yeah, sure. Bunch of different kinds of pens. Really
Yeah,
nice
shit ton of
pens.
Actually, I think Mull uses those pins that have the little click down that's different colors.
Fuck.
Yeah, and it's got like a little jiggly eyeball on the top
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
And he's
okay.
always like,
Look at me. I'm a down-to-earth CEO.
I am quirky.
All right, let's get this
God.
deal signed.
Yeah.
Do you want
The
blue,
Zooey
black,
Deschanel
orange, green?
of power attorneys. So
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. You guys, barring, do you want to stop and get something to eat?
Hot chocolate's all I need.
Slow your
Pedal
roll
to
any
the
further?
metal.
All right.
yeah, I think we're going.
You guys roll into Chelan. It is not a huge town. In 2020, the population was 4,222. There's a skate park, a bowling alley, a pizza place, and an arcade. There's a few large hotels and a handful of shitty motels. Wealthy Seattleites, it's the kind of place that wealthy Seattleites own a second home in. Yeah, generally a fairly nice, small to medium town. You have no trouble moving north along the lake. You have no trouble finding therapists.
Dr. Irene Kramer.
Dr. Irene Kramer's
Nice.
practice. Thank you.
I see.
You find Dr. Irene Kramer's workplace without any difficulty. It is a 2-story red brick building with a nice glass front. It has her name, Dr. Irene Kramer, therapy services. It's got those tilty blinds in the front that like the vertical ones that sort of sway and let the light in, but aren't too public.
Okay.
Gentlemen, good luck.
Thanks. Hey, don't think too hard, okay?
Try not to.
Mull, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Can you just give us a call if anything goes down? We're happy to abandon things. We probably have some walkie-talkies.
You've done this before.
The other thing is that I guess Miles probably would at least be able to do some sort of encrypted messaging service if he wanted to.
You all have signal.
Signal, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
You all have signal. You also all have earpiece walkies.
Comms, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a Bluetooth thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I am douche embodied.
All right.
Yeah, give us a call if something happens. Let us know. Happy to break from here. If you guys need to make it here, we can do that.
Yep.
Vice versa.
Will do.
And you guys hop out. All right. Magpie and Miles, you're going to drive the couple of miles to Roger's house. I gave you the address. Do you guys have that written down?
Written down.
Yeah, written down.
All right.
'Cause
Yeah,
you can plug
it's
this into Google Maps.
428 W150, Chelan, Washington.
Yeah, you can plug that into Google Maps if you want to get a sort of idea of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I sure do will.
This is a nice small neighborhood. There's an orchard in the back. It's across the street from an elementary school. It's the local elementary school. There are neighbors to either side in similarly small houses. It's a quiet neighborhood. You guys rock up.
Yeah, Magpie. This isn't... I can stick behind you, but I'm just only good when we find some stuff to look at.
Well, I don't mean to be worrying you, but this isn't exactly my speciality either. Sneaking in where we expect there to be nobody to hide from, well, that's an easier prospect. I like our odds.
Yeah, do you want to just go in the front, or should we try to peek around back?
Well, shoot. Yeah, I imagine we give the place a once-over.
Okay. Drive by and then park a little bit away.
Yeah, sure. Driving past, you can see, there's visible home security cameras under the eaves under the gutters of the house. The blinds are drawn, doors are shut.
How many entrances and exits are we dealing with?
You can see a front entrance, but if you drive around the block, you can't see far enough through the orchard to determine what the deal is back there.
Okay. Well, if we've parked, then I suppose we'll go skulking about for a back door, peeking through windows before we go busting in proper.
Where are you parking?
Side of the road, some quarter mile down, so as to be inconspicuous.
Okay. Long walk.
Yeah.
It is a quiet neighborhood, but that doesn't mean there's nobody here. You pass somebody walking her dog. Are you doing anything to be less conspicuous? Or are you just pretending you belong there?
I think we just look like men. Why we're walking on the side of the neighborhood road, I couldn't exactly suggest, but I think we just look as though we have as much right to be there as anybody else.
Miles will have his phone out too and snapping pictures of trees and things like that.
Yeah, sounds good. You guys get up to the house. It's got a small front lawn. There's a fence, a white picket fence, and a sort of gangway between the fence and the house that goes behind it. Could both of you give me an alertness check? Just real quick. No reason.
007.
How did I not realize I was...
my base.
At 37, super fucking good under 70. How did I forget I was good at this?
All right. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's something in the grass by the driveway. It looks like it's small. It's made of plastic. It's about the size of your two fists together. It's black. It looks like maybe a plastic speaker. I don't know, like it's staked into the ground. It looks like a consumer good.
But positioned in a way that it has no business being staked out?
Well, you're not sure what the hell it is. Maybe it's supposed to be staked out.
But there's a speaker there. Is it emitting anything?
No, but yeah, no noise, no nothing.
That thing has me worried about booby traps, Magpie. Do you think we should go through the orchard, or
Yeah, I don't feel.
that's probably worse? I don't know.
I don't feel so great about the forward approach. Perhaps do we want to see if it's rigged up to anything in particular?
If you don't mind getting close to it, I don't. Yeah.
I'll get close, but I got to be honest. I won't know what I'm looking at if I'm looking at it. So,
Okay.
do you want to?
Well, you get a little closer. You can get a little closer, and it's got like it looks like it's got a little lens on the front, sort of pointed towards the driveway.
It's maybe just a camera.
The lens is small. If it's a camera, it's low resolution.
The initial inclination was that it was a speaker. Is there anything I can do to differentiate it, more audio or visual?
Yeah, it's black, and it's got those cuts in the side, the way you would imagine like a plastic speaker would to let the sound out. But it does have some sort of lens on it pointed towards the driveway. When you get closer, you do see it is staked into the ground, as in the bottom part of it is a pointy spike that somebody has pressed into the dirt.
And we get up to it. Is there some sort of transmitter that seems apparent, or perhaps a wire that's connected?
No. Are you moving in front of the lens?
Certainly not.
Okay. Yeah, no wire, no transmitter.
Seems like an alarm or something. If we walk in, like
Could be an alarm.
it's like an infrared lens rather than a regular lens or something.
I'm just going to tip the stake over and point the lens straight to the ground.
You do that, and the sound of gunshots erupt from the speaker. Yeah. Blam, blam, blam. Incredibly loud from the speaker.
And no wires on the speaker again.
No, it's its own self-contained unit. You see and hear the door to the next door building open. Do you run or hang out?
I think it's somewhere in between. I think I'm inclined to creep closer. I think I tip down the speaker or the input, as it were. It starts making all manner of noise, and I'm looking for a change of pace, and I'm looking to get inside.
You're going to run to the front door?
I'm heading that way. See what Miles says about it.
Yeah, Miles sees him taking off, and then can I just try to stomp it to like stop it from?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't take anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You stomp it. It's full of consumer grade electronics.
Does the gunshot sound stop?
It does. Yeah.
Okay. I will quickly fall in behind Magpie as he's running. So.
Okay. Yeah. Are you guys going to run up the side of the house or just straight to the front door?
Magpie, let's take the back just in case that anybody comes out.
Yeah.
So.
And I pull my sidearm up. I'm going around the back.
Okay. All right. Do you look back at the door that opened?
The front door opened.
No. Sorry.
neighbor's house.
You watched the neighbor's door open, the neighbor's front door open as this was happening.
I don't think I'm paying any particular mind to them.
Okie doke.
Okay. I'll stomp the thing and then I'll just stand there dumbfounded and looking around, waiting for this neighbor to approach me. So.
Okay. Yeah. So Magpie is running around to the back. Miles is standing in front of the residence. A woman comes out of the house. She's like, yeah, God, it's that. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, I was just admiring all the homes on here. I was thinking about buying here. My wife and I just had our first kid.
Christ, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the guy who lives here, he's not doing great. He installed these motion activated things 3 weeks ago. They go off every time a fucking squirrel comes through here.
Oh, no.
We've tried to get him to listen. This is not like representative of the neighborhood. I'm Linda. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is really a great place to have kids. I'm really sorry that this is the introduction.
No, it was a complete accident. I was just like, I just kind of wandered into the driveway and was like,
I can totally see how that. Yeah, do you want to come in? I made apple cider cookies.
Yeah, sure. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I'll definitely. I have about 5 minutes, but then after that, I just wanted to look at a few of the other blocks.
Sure. Yeah, no,
and
totally.
Stroll
Yeah.
around. I'm just giving Magpie some time. So,
All right. Cut to Magpie. Magpie, you're dashing up the side of this house. It is a single-story bungalow. You think there might be a basement, judging by the low-level light wells. As you're running past the side of the house, you're running past a very odd collection of basically rusty scrap. Mostly stuff like smashed up old cast iron radiators and like disc brakes from cars.
Like things that look like they've been amassed here, like they didn't belong.
Yeah. Just tossed next to the side of the house.
Yeah. All right. If there's any indication I can get about the perhaps the oldest fixture among them, just any idea of how long this has been standing?
No, it's all pretty rusty. You do spot a sledgehammer there. It looks as if somebody was smashing the radiators.
Okay. I mean, I'll make note of it, but it doesn't exactly seem pertinent at the moment. I'm going to take a look-see at the back door and see what's to be determined.
Yeah. So you get into this sort of backyard area. There's a fence, a sort of fenced-in area, and then further orchard beyond that. You know those thin redwood wired together fence planks? They're about 1 inch wide.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay.
In this little backyard space, there is a cellar door, a back door, and some sort of welded steel structure. 6.5 feet tall, mostly tubular, maybe 2.5, 3 feet in diameter. It sort of stands on like tripod legs off the ground, maybe 3 feet off the ground, at the bottom of this pill-shaped steel enclosure.
Okay. Just trying to reckon with it. If I were imagining it as something more than an artistic fixture, is there any purpose I might be able to ascribe to it?
Do you have any points in any art skills or heavy machinery?
Shoot, would it surprise you to know that it's not either of those?
I'll let you roll heavy machinery. I think you got a base
I
in it.
do like the idea of that. 000, that's the bad one?
Yeah. That's a critical failure. So check that box off for me while I think about what this thing is.
What could possibly go wrong with a critical failure on heavy machinery? I can't imagine any repercussions there.
Yeah, what was your last job?
Well, I was in medical school.
Okay.
Last job was private security.
Okay. Yeah, in med school, did you take any X-ray tech classes?
Yeah, sure.
Because this
Didn't
looks
have a choice.
a lot like somebody tried to home make like a helium bottle. This looks a lot like a gas bottle, like a pressurized gas canister, but on a really big scale. But you don't know why it's got legs. You don't know why it's off the ground like that.
Right.
It's really strange. Really strange.
Okay. Helium in this quantity, or if that's the gas that it is, have I made that assertion? Is that like something that somebody could get without drawing suspicion? Or would somebody need a special way to acquire something of that volume?
No, it's kind of expensive, but it's a consumer good.
Okay.
I think you need it for CAT scan imagery, perhaps.
Okay. Somebody just
I
thinks
think
you're having
MRI is
a lot
using
of,
for cooling.
MRI.
a lot of birthday parties.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a little flap door on the front.
A flat door on the front. Okay.
Yeah, a little hingy looking door thing.
But I'd be checking out any hingy door thing in my presence.
Yeah. The inside, maybe it's not a gas cylinder because it's lined inside with some sort of powdery white thick material, like 3 inches thick, 3 inches deep, sort of ceramic. It's powdery. It comes apart when you scrape at it with a fingernail.
So there's drugs and explosives in this sculpture back here that I'll tell Miles about as soon as he's finished having tea with the
As
neighbors.
soon as he gets here.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets here. What this is, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Where to?
The back door, I reckon.
Yeah, okay. You give it a handshake?
Yes, sir.
It's locked?
Yeah, I give it a harder handshake.
All right. You going to kick the door
Yes,
down?
I am going to do that.
Yeah, okay. You want to give me strength or athletics or... I'll take criminology.
Yeah, athletics sounds all right.
Sure.
Yeah, 18. We're surely through that.
Yeah. You give it a hard shoulder, and it pops open. Did you want to go into the back door or down the cellar?
Oh, I suppose I hadn't realized there was an entrance to the basement. I think the back door proper.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you pop into a kitchen area. Looks like there's a long hallway going towards the front of the house with a couple of rooms branching off. One of those is a door that probably goes down to the basement. Hard to tell which. It's dark in here. All the blinds are shut. You want to turn the lights on?
No, I don't think I will.
No? You want to use the flashlight on your phone?
Yeah, I think that's all right.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I'll probably stick to the ground floor for now. Opening any windows as I come across them.
You're opening the blinds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just generally trying to get an idea of how much living goes on here, I suppose.
A lot of living. This house is a wreck. There is just junk everywhere. And the junk has a sort of... It has a hoarder quality, but it also has a paper quality. This man is collecting newspapers, books, clippings, just all sorts of just shit. But there is something stranger, which is that the walls are covered in Post-it notes. Tons and tons and tons of Post-it notes. So we're going to move back to Miles real quick. Miles, you get an earful. You managed to get out. Where are you going?
Miles would be looking through the window as he walked by to see if Magpie was inside and presumably see the blinds open up around there, or...
Yeah, I don't know that Magpie got all the way to the front. What do you think, Magpie? If you're seeing all this, are you making it all the way to the very front room to open the blinds that face the main street?
I mean, I suppose my point was to broadcast a little bit of what I was doing.
Okay.
On account of,
All right.
Miles isn't here.
Then yeah, for sure. The front blinds open up and you sort of look at each other.
And then I'll just look around quickly and see, and then just go to the front door and just give a few taps.
You see those security cameras. That's a little done and gone.
Yep.
But,
and then, I guess I get in and I see this Post-it note haven.
Just books and newspapers and shit everywhere.
I would just be pulling out my cell phone and just snapping pictures along the way.
Sure.
Just to show to Morrison and Mull. Magpie, this is it? Just crazy guy stuff?
Yeah, I suppose this is all there is. But we got a couple somethings here. There was something not to be forgotten to time. And there's something to do with a cylinder, what needs checking on. I'm not sure if that's what I seen in the back field or if there's something else afoot.
Okay. So a cylinder, and you saw the cylinder?
Well, I don't know. I saw a something. I wouldn't necessarily call it a cylinder, but I ain't seen anything cylindrical that I would call a cylinder in the wake of this.
What's this about a cylinder? Where are you getting?
I don't know. Good question. There's some of the Post-its in there just seemed a little insistent about checking on something. It sounded like a cylinder.
Yeah, it says check THCLNDR. Yeah.
And that's what I'm picking up.
Don't forget. Yeah.
If you guys are reading the Post-it notes for our audio medium, could you read which ones you're looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at one that says it's WTCHFRSGNS, which I'm assuming is watch for signs. More ominously, which comes up to me too, but there's another strange one that is long and something seems like vampire squads, symbology, myth. I don't know. This one has a phone number on it though.
You're mostly making it up.
Yeah, you didn't see that one?
Which symbology? No, I think I would have remembered that part.
What about VMPRS? Does that not sound like vampires to you, Magpie?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about vampires, but I know there was something he was intent on not forgetting, and this seems like he was meant to check a cylinder. What cylinder? I don't properly know.
This also says Teddy might still have some, and there's this phone number on here. That's what I'm picking up from it. I don't know what it is before that, but I'm just grabbing this Post-it and putting it in my pocket because it has a phone number on it.
Done. You did snap a picture of it, I think. Or did Magpie snap a pic of it?
I'm taking pictures of everything too, so yeah.
Sure.
Okay, where'd you find... Show me the cylinder, and I'll walk back with Magpie unless he's got more to say about these Post-its.
Yeah. You guys approach the cylinder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would have
Behind
called it a cylinder. It looks more like a shitty sculpture.
It does.
But, yeah, if that's how they call it, then I apologize.
It looks like a shitty sculpture. It looks like a 3-foot diameter steel pill on a tripod in the backyard.
Okay.
You got any points in any art?
No, I don't.
You got any points in heavy machinery?
I have base.
I'll let you roll heavy machinery. This went super great for Magpie, so I guess you don't have to if you don't want to.
You know, I think that I would be less interested in the structure and just going for what's inside since there's a flap and thinking like what is in here, my chemical engineering and chemical physics kind of.
Sure. Roll chemical engineering for me. Straight.
Oops, drop my dice. All right, chemical engineering or chemical physics, sorry.
Take your pick.
Chemical physics is a pass at 68.
Yeah, whatever this is, it's some sort of refractory material. It's a high temp resistant. It doesn't look like refractory cement to you, but this is the sort of thing you would find in like kilns, maybe.
Yep.
Furnaces, really high temp resistant stuff.
Looks like he was heating something up in here. And I'll open the inside and just see if there's any remnant of things I could collect.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like dusty, sooty gunk at the bottom.
I'm grabbing some, so yeah.
It's dusty, sooty gunk.
So, okay, checking the cylinder, which I'm assuming is this thing since it's cylindrical, but that's just an assumption. And then we have all these phone numbers, or this phone number, and vampire squids, or squad. I don't think it's vampire squad, though.
It'd be squads.
Yeah, squads. Yeah. What are we missing, Magpie?
I don't know. I'm going to go perhaps scrolling through his rooms, looking through his personal effects, looking for anything that looks like it wasn't meant to be distributed around his house.
Yeah, absolutely. Are the two of you taking the time to conduct a methodical search?
Can it happen in the order of an hour?
Do you have an hour? Do you have more than an hour? Do you have less than an hour?
I'm hoping I have an hour.
And I would just be like, do you want to check this cellar? Or do you want me to check it?
No. Where you go, I'm going to.
So I will let you guys roll search. If you roll it, just roll search for me. Leave it at that.
Yeah, just fine. 19.
19 on a...
40.
57 over a base of 20.
Okay.
I have forensics, but...
That's not going to do what you need it to do right now. Yeah, Magpie, you're poking through all of these rooms, and you find a couple of really interesting things on the first floor, the main floor. You find these, if you want to describe those.
Yeah, I suppose I do. I find something, what looks like a makeshift surgery tray, perhaps, that has a piece of notebook paper with some sort of symbols or a cipher or something on it. I'm not properly sure. And something that looks intimidating, like an ice pick that'd be used for lobotomizing somebody, I suppose.
Upon closer inspection, it is a chisel.
Yeah, all right. It's still...
It's hard to tell from a picture.
Yeah, it's still flatline your IQ score pretty quick, I reckon. There's a fair number of strange symbols and foreign hand on this piece of paper, and when I get to being real personal with it, I do notice there's a swatch of blood on there as well.
Yeah. You also find in the bedroom, you find a laptop.
Oh boy. You could believe I'm not keeping that to myself for long. That's Miles' business, not mine.
Yeah, I mean, I would collect the laptop. I'm not necessarily going to search it right now. So
Yeah, sure. Give me alertness at a plus 20.
Everybody?
me or
just
everyone?
him?
Yeah, no, just
Yeah,
Miles.
right.
That's
Unless Magpie, do you have computer science above base? No. Okay.
that's at 90 above base 20 or 40, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have a laptop. Good job.
Oh shit. Okay. Sweet. I'm assuming you would show me that piece of paper, Magpie.
Yeah. No secrets over here.
Did we get a description of the, what is it? Menotic
The manuscript. No, we haven't
the
anything.
manuscript.
I
Okay.
mean, I think the most we have to go on is just the falsehoods that the historian was professing. We don't know nothing about the proper contents.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, should we keep all this in mind and in hand and go down to the cellar?
I reckon so.
Down you go. I'll let you roll another search down here in the cellar.
Oh, how merciful of you. Hey, that's a 30-0. That's under 40.
32 over base. So,
Oops.
yeah.
Well. Yeah, Nick, Miles finds, you find a big sack of rocks.
Okay.
Black, bituminous rocks. Big sack of them.
Okay.
Like an 80-pound sack.
Okay.
Magpie, you find tucked away down here in the cellar. It's an unfinished basement. So there's 2 rows of shelves, garden tools. On the shelves, there's all sorts of, again, more junk. On one of them, you do find like a shoebox full of photos, and the photos seem to mostly be of Roger Douglas as a kid. Childhood family photos. But one of them really stands out to you because it is not a photo of Roger Douglas as a child.
Yeah, what do I have the good fortune to be looking upon here? Is that a lesion or something else unnatural?
Are you asking me?
I suppose I am. I'm looking at the photograph. I see that it's an exhibit. I see a mark on what looks to be flesh, and I'm not sure if it is a malady that I can place or not.
Oh, you have like great medicine, don't you?
Pretty good medicine, yeah.
What's your medicine?
It's a 60.
And what's your law?
Oof. Can't imagine why that would be important. It's a 0%.
Oops. Ah, well. Yeah, this is a weird wound. It appears to be through the dermis and the epidermis straight to the muscular tissue below, but it's round. It's very round, very lean at the edges. There doesn't appear to be tearing. There doesn't appear to be the sort of slicing you would see if like an angled cut were to go through flesh. It's very hard to tell just from this photo what part of the body this is.
Okay.
So it's a little hard to tell what the size would be, but you think it's maybe like the size of your fist.
And I mean, I certainly wouldn't want an impact crater that size on me. Does it seem, compared to the other photos, that it is obviously a part of Douglas? Or is that hard to tell?
You can't even tell what body part this is. Can you?
Well,
Can you,
I don't know
Magpie?
necessarily. I mean, I'd take a medicine check at it, but I suppose I'm trying to ascertain compared to the other photos in the stack if it seems to be of the
interesting.
same
Okay.
skin tint, pigmentation, flesh coloration, and all that.
Very, very hard to
Oh.
tell.
All right.
It is somebody Caucasian.
All right.
Douglas is Caucasian.
Yeah. But there's no obvious
So-
difference between, like, the coarseness of the hair on the photos or the tint of the skin, anything like that.
No.
All right. Is there any inclination that I have in my medical emergency past that tells me what might have induced a wound such as this? Some normal type of physical trauma?
No.
Yeah. I think more than anything, that's perhaps what I take away from it, rather than drawing specific conclusions. It's the fact that I don't quite have a frame of reference for what might have done this manner of damage.
You could do this potentially with a scalpel. If you were to cut a circle without cutting any of the musculature below it, and then ripping the little patch that you have just created off.
But does that sound like a reasonable and fair conclusion, or just something that might work?
Something that might work.
All right. Well, I'll mention it to Miles, simply based on the barbaric premise of how one might be treated.
Are you showing Miles this photograph?
Yeah, absolutely. And consulting with him on any idea of if he has frame of reference for if he thinks this is Douglas or another victim yet to be determined.
Yeah, I would look at it. There's nothing I could probably glean more than you from it.
What's your law?
The year is 2020.
0%. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Just checking. Thanks.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to reference the date 4 years ago plus? Is that, I don't know. I suppose it doesn't carry any specific significance, but if there's anything that gives me the inclination based on timing of the other photographs in the stack with it, perhaps.
The other photographs are from when Roger Douglas was a child.
Yeah, all right.
So, 80s, 90s. They're disposable camera photos.
I think Mull or Moorison.
This is glossy and moderately large.
Yeah. Well, I think the last piece of mind I pay it is that it seems to have a sticker or some sort of emblem on it that looks as though it was processed as part of perhaps a crime scene investigation or something like that, as though it has already been through the system. And I'll just kind of tuck that away, I suppose, or float it over to Miles that, it doesn't seem to be a fresh wound. And it's not clear who suffered the wound or perhaps who has induced it. But why on earth might you consider keeping a record of a flesh wound you suffered some half a decade ago?
I don't know. I mean, I guess the only thing I could think of is if it's like a key or something that is pointing Rogers to something else, or like some sort of key is all I can think of. And not like that opens a door, but like a guide, something that's like showing him something.
Well, I don't know what more to make of this. Do you suppose there's anything else more to be gathered while he's out of home?
I mean, I found this bag of rocks, so as far as I know.
I usually leave those behind. You have a reason to keep it with you.
I'll grab one and put it in my pocket. Vampire squid. I was Googling that on my phone a little bit. Seems like a big old name for something that's not actually very scary. But they have bioluminescent organs, and they like parts of the ocean that have a very low oxygen level. So just keep that in your head when you're, looking around. I'm not sure about the ink, though.
Yeah. Well, hey, it does occur to me, as you suggest, that there's some deep sea bent to all this, perhaps. I will go around and reclose the blinds, simply to reinstill the darkness and the state of being before I disrupted it. But I'm curious to sit in that silence and that darkness and that stillness and see if perhaps there is anything that speaks.
How many points do you have in unnatural?
Would it surprise you to learn that I have a fat 0?
No.
Right.
But it does disappoint me a little bit.
Well, you can feel free to give me those points whenever you like.
I don't think I will.
So...
no, it's dark and weird in here. If you didn't have your luck, you'd get it now. You know what you do find? So the living room and what appears to be Douglas's office, it's where you found that laptop. They're covered in folders and files and newspapers and books. And he's got shit taped to the walls and like papers, reports, and maps on the living room table, and the coffee tables are covered in paperbacks and hardbacks, and it would take you way longer than you have to sort this information. But with your successes, you find that the general contents of these two rooms include crime statistics, a lot of crime statistics across Washington state, printed out web page stories about various mass shootings in the Seattle area. There's 11 of these seem to be printed over and over. You find some brain scans, the actual printed film, and what appears to be like notebooks and notebooks and notebooks, spiral-bound notebooks of just a madman's writing, copious notes.
Right. Is there perhaps anything we can determine from the brain scans if Miles and I put our heads together?
Yeah, sure. If you're looking at the films, they say Roger Douglas on them.
Yeah.
That seems like a clean sign. I think these are Roger Douglas's.
I was going to ask.
Roll medicine.
Yeah. Gladly. 53.
Yeah. They look fine.
Not dementia?
No, they look fine.
Like, I've looked at these things 2 times through, and I'm confident that they're Roger Douglas's scans, and they are recent.
They have Roger Douglas's name on them, and they do say 2024. You would not be able to say for certain that this is, in fact, the inside of Roger Douglas's head, but it's got his name on it for
But not
sure.
until I see it firsthand. Okay.
So as he's looking at that, I'm Googling like the squid stuff, and these post-its are starting to make more sense to me now that I've had time, right?
Oh, that's no good.
The vampire squid, something about their phosgene, or like, and I realize that this is like some sort of liquid they secrete or gas. But more concerning is realizing that all the vowels are taken out of this, and one of the things is Mother Hydra is making forget. Or maybe it's you, I don't know what the Y is, but... And then something about San Juan Island being important.
They got a algae bloom going on at the moment, don't they?
HAB, yep.